Hi everyone, welcome to Amaranth. Hope you all are doing well. Thank you guys for joining me here. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at the messages and insights for the collective Cancerians. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. These being general messages, please take the ones that are resonating organically and don't force any onto your situation. You can also apply these messages to any aspect in your life. With that being said, Cancerians, let's get into it. So Cancerians, the first card you have is hurtful events. And it reads, as you endure this period, learn not to dwell on the past so it won't anchor you down. As you endure this period, learn not to dwell on the past so it won't anchor you down. The next card, Cancerians, you have is the card of caution. And it says, use caution when making financial decisions. It also says, careful not to overspend on wants instead of needs. So be careful on where you spend your money, whether you just, are binge shopping or do you really need those items. It further says, more going out than coming in. So for some of you, you might be splurging a lot with Cancerians, or you might be investing or spending more than what you're getting, something along those lines. So it's just a caution for you to spend wisely. The next card you have is the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is minor arcana. It's water elements. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio are the water elements. This is water energy. Now, in the upright, you have Cancerians. You have Four of Cups in the upright. And in the upright, it means you could be taking a break. You could be meditating. You could be contemplating things. You could be tired also at the same time. But it also indicates a little, it indicates disinterest. So now if you look at the picture, there is a nautilus, golden, bright nautilus. It's resting on one of the cups, which is above the three cups, and that cup which is above the three cups on which this nautilus is resting is, a golden chalice. So I do feel that, Cancerians, I do feel that opportunities are around you. Some of you could be just sitting on them, but I feel that you need to look at those opportunities closely and see if they're of interest to you and if you could pursue them. For some of you, you could be just sitting on opportunities, not even willing to take a closer look at it. For you, the Four of Cups is in the upright. This could mean that you're a little disinterested in what's going on around you. Maybe you're not interested in the events around you or what's, could be in your community, could be in your office. For some of you, this could be new opportunities and career paths that are coming your way, but then either you're not interested, you're not pursuing it, you're not looking at it, or you're just turning them down right away. So you could be, maybe you're just like, not interested in anything right now. Maybe nothing is actually catching your interest. Or maybe you're feeling unmotivated over things. But this is just a passing phase. This is a minor arcana. So soon you will be out of this. But it's a minor arcana, which means that there is free will involved here, Cancerian. So you will have to do something about this, right? You will have to actually either see what's, causing life to be so meh around you. So if this is extra work that you're getting, maybe you're overloaded with work, then you need to prioritize and see what's important, what can you do and what can you delegate. There could be some things that you're working on which are not really adding up or adding value to your life. Maybe you have a goal in mind, but whatever you're doing is actually a distraction or a detour from what you're supposed to be doing, right? So for those of you who are feeling a little disinterested, maybe you want to speak with people or look at some forums and resources available so that, your interest could peak and you could get some ideas or something like that. Or for some of you, this is just an opportunity to try something new. Maybe learn some new skill and apply it so that you could feel a little bit, interested and it could re-motivate and ignite your creativity. The next card you have is the Two of Cups. This is again water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, minor arcana. free will involved here. You have it in the reverse Cancerian. So in the reverse, it could indicate some kind of arguments, disagreements, maybe one-upping each other, some kind of dominance, or even splits or trials and tribulations in relationships. It could be breakups or, something like people not coming together, something like that along those lines. Now, if you see in the picture, there are two penguins. These are emperor penguins, right? And they're facing each other. Now, one is blue, one is golden or orange. Orange one represents the sun. Blue represents the moon. It's like unification, right? Coming together of the sun and moon, which means the divine masculine and divine feminine qualities. Penguins are very like family oriented, right? They stick together, they have kids, and they rear the kids and things just like mammals do. So I feel, Two of Cups, since it's in your energy, even though it's in the reverse when we get to that, Cancerians, I feel that it's a time where you can reach out to people that you love, that got your back, that can help elevate your mood. So look out for those people whom you can, go have a laugh with, spend some time with, and whom you can even talk to and get some ideas or inspiration or some guidance. Because the Two of Cups is in the reverse for you Cancerians, there is some kind of imbalance that you might be experiencing right now. It could be in work environments, it could be in personal relationships or community, whichever. Please, this unrest or unsettling feeling that you are having, I feel it's most important right now to keep an open mind and to talk frequently, to express yourself, right? At the same time, take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, who else will, right? So be kind to yourself, and I feel that if there is some kind of negative emotion that is inside of you or negative feelings that you're feeling, I feel it's time to, flip that out. The lesser negative thoughts we have, the better it is for our own selves. So by having negative ideas or negative thoughts, you only trouble our own selves, right? So instead of thinking negatively and, behaving negatively with people around you, it's very important that you recognize where this, pattern or behavior is coming from. Break that cycle so that you don't repeat these patterns of behavior, and take care of yourself, take your me time. Spend some quality time with your own friends, if the ones that you can trust in. And more so ever, Two of Cups is also about loving our own selves, finding happiness within, rather than going outside and seeking outside. So happiness comes from within, Cancerian. So we need to work on that aspect of ourselves as well. Now, the next card, Cancer, you have is the King of Cups. This is a court card, which means this could be your energy. This could be somebody around you. You have this in the upright, and upright, it means balancing out all areas of our life. It means being diplomatic. It also means being compassionate towards everybody else and yourself. You have this card in the upright, and if you see the picture of the King of Cups, there is a flamingo. That's balancing on one leg, right? And it has its golden cup on its back, and that's also being very balanced. If you see closely behind the picture, there is a sun which is tempered down, but at the same time, even though it's tempered down, it's still radiating, right? It's still radiating, but it's very restricted in its energy. So I do feel that, with this flamingo out here, flamingo is symbolic of being balanced. See how it's balancing that cup also, or itself also on one leg. It's also symbolic of being very calm, graceful, composed in cases of disagreements and group. When you're coordinating or talking in a group, being very composed, well composed. Also, flamingos are very beautiful. If you see, it's orange, very bright colors, so it's bright. It's also very outgoing, brightness, bright colors are symbolic of being very extroverted, outgoing. So I feel that you might be very outgoing right now, or that's how people see you, as very extroverted. But I also feel that there is a need out here for you Cancerians to be diplomatic in your words, to not be very blunt, right? And especially when you're in a group, some of you could be brainstorming ideas or, coming up with group ideas or something like that. So with this King of Cups out here, it's more about establishing a balance in all areas of your life, especially the ones that have been too extreme or you've been putting too much time and, ignoring the other areas. So you need to balance that out. You have it in the upright, the King of Cups. So I feel that King of Cups is very poised, very balanced in emotions as well. High emotional quotient, right? Cups energies also speaks to the subconscious. I feel that you're very poised, Cancerians, or you will be in the next few days. You will be very charming, very magnetic, and you will be very controlled in the way you speak. And I feel that's going to pay off for you. And I also feel that the balance that you're trying to achieve is going to be so good for you. It's going to help you stay away from any kind of drama. And it's going to, really balance your day out and help you achieve your goals sooner than you realize. For some of you, you could have some decisions on your plate. So, sorry about that. Yeah, so I was saying, if you have a decision to make, Cancerians, then you need to not only listen to your inner voice, but also listen to your logic. So you have to balance your head and heart both. So I feel, Cancerians, in the next few days, you are going to be, leading with compassion. You will be, maybe you're a team lead manager. I feel that you are guiding people, mentoring people. Your project will be a huge success, but not only are you caring about the success of the project, but you're also caring about the well-being of the people that are involved in the project, right? Some people might be looking up to you for guidance, and so I feel that, you've worked hard on yourself, Cancerians, to get to this point. And I do feel that if people are looking up for some suggestions or ideas, I feel that you're in a position to help them with that. Now, next card you have is a bonus, and I'm going to read what's written at the back of the card. It says number 8. So number 8 might be significant, doesn't have to be. It says Chiron healing. The wound is the place where the light enters you. Healing must take place before you are able to deal with your matter. Chiron is not a planet, but a comet with a unique orbit that travels through the entire zodiac over approximately 51 years. Chiron is the Greek word to man, horse. In myth, Chiron, the centaur, the wisest of all creatures, was the wounded healer and self-enlightened shaman. He was wounded in the flank and was almost crippled, but was rehabilitated from his wounds and sickness to pursue the healing acts through the guidance of Apollo, god of light. So, it further says, in the chart, Chiron's place shows transition, linking the mundane to the extraordinary. This heavenly body takes us on a journey through our darkness, where we pass through to the next side with strength we did not realize we had until we passed through that black place. Chiron has a relationship to two astrological signs of Virgo, which is health and physical well-being, and Sagittarius, consciousness and spiritual well-being. Chiron lords over matters of health, illness, and disease, and especially how they relate to a personal journey through life. One must see darkness before there is light. One must experience sickness before there is lasting health. Chiron also represents resurrection, so has some relationship to the Christ figure as the wounded healer. This is a card of great transformation. Therefore, in many ways, you are rising from the swamps. Chiron's energy says that once we are able to heal ourselves, we can also take this gift or wound and learn how to restore others. We can mend our wounds when we embrace, process, and understand the gift of illness or dysfunction. Chiron is also an expert in alchemy, which gives us the ability to transform the mundane into marvelous. Chiron is a blending of the energies of Saturn and Uranus, meaning just don't throw out the old. There is wisdom there, but you should also embrace the bold and the new. Chiron also governs quantum physics, medicine, and astrology. So some of you could be taking to astrology, learning more about medicine or physics. So further says, when this card comes up in a reading, it can indicate health matters or issues of a medical nature may be of concern. This matter may have to do with health concerns most, especially any emotional healing that is needed. At this time, you may find you are visiting or having interactions with health facilities or any place that has to do with the healing of body, mind, or spirit. This is also a time of teaching and learning, so schools may figure in this matter. It says, certain sorrows of the deep past may be surfacing, so be careful of repeating any old patterns. These will tend to resurface unless faced directly, and if not faced, the pain will continue. This is an awakening time when you can resolve things. The symbol for Chiron is a key, and this card says you have the key to open the right door at your asking. To do this, you will have to work with the wounded or the downtrodden in some way. So you might be healing people, you might be working with people that have been wounded, either physically or emotionally or spiritually. So if this is true, it is now time to save yourself and others. So some kind of saving people, helping them out, guiding, mentoring, pulling them out of the dark and things like that. It could be physical support. Also, you could be helping them feel better, heal physically. You might be nurse, you might be helping somebody in your family. This could be spiritual help as well. This could be emotional help as well. So to sum it up, Chiron card is a bridge between things that you can feel, maybe, like I said, the physical resources, money and things like that, or intangible, like, helping them heal, recover, or lend a ear to them to listen to other problems and, help them with a solution. This is also about, the higher mind, thinking good ideas, good thoughts. Some of you might be religiously inclined. Some of you might be inclined to doing something that you are being called to. Maybe your heart is saying, like, go for it, go for a project or some activity or something like that. Then I feel that you're listening to that. You're also being strong, bold. But I feel this growth has happened to you, Cancerians, because you've been through a difficult or a dark or painful time. Maybe you did not have the support you needed. Maybe people did not come through and things like that. So this is kind of, you've healed yourself and now you're ready to heal other people. And the last card, Cancerians, you have is in God's hands. It says, my trust in life is implicit. God's greater knowing and greatest love guide my heart and my choices. My faith is steady and I remain true to my light. Everything unfolds according to God's will. So this is like a big message that you're surrendering to God's will and divine timing. So those were your messages, Cancerians. Hope they were insightful and helpful to you guys. Thank you guys for joining, for supporting the channel. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I will see you in the next one. Take care, you all. Bye for now.